Oh, shut up, Ian. Hello and welcome. Fuck off. Hello.
Sorry, mate. Go on. No, it's your introduction.
Hello.
Go for it.
Hello.
Mate.
Hello and welcome to the 6th episode. Shut up!
Sorry, mate. I'm excited.
I'm happy you fucking up your bits, but leave me to fuck up my bits on my own.
All right, mate. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of the the final episode.
Yeah.
And we haven't got a guest, though. Sorry, I should. This is the Magic Sponge with Rob Beckett, Jimmy Bullard there.
Hello, Rob. Hello, Smithy. Good to see you again today.
However, we don't have a guest
for our last ever one.
I know, because Jimmy.
Here we go.
Ian said he'll take over the responsibility of booking.
Right.
That's about fucking right.
He's coming. That's why I was trying
today.
I was trying to fuck up his intro.
Yeah, but he's starting.
Yeah, I know it's starting, mate. We're talking on the microphone
look,
now.
I've got to go to a gig. Jimmy's got to go and do some fishing, and you've got to wait till next week.
I've got to go home and take the salmon out of the freezer. I've got stuff going on.
Salmon out? Where's the salmon?
I've got to get home and then get back here next week.
So seriously, just us three?
But no.
No, I've been emailing someone.
Who is it?
It's a surprise!
It fucking is. They're coming to see him.
And it's going to be great. Just trust me.
All right.
Have a little faith in me, please.
I hope so, because it is the final one of the series.
You keep saying that, mate. I've booked someone.
But I'm a bit annoyed because we've got no more...
Shirley Bassey.
We've got no more... Shirley Bassey.
I'm annoyed,
Is that the
mate.
guest?
Yeah.
Imagine she comes more. What's her saying?
Shirley Bassey said, "Well, isn't just diamonds are forever?" Well, that's
I want that one.
It's a saying.
That's hers, isn't it? No, but it's a final episode.
No.
But we've got Dave have not commissioned us for a third series yet.
What the fuck?
2 million downloads, and Dave
2 million? Is that what we've had, Rob?
Over 2 million downloads.
What's happening? We're all looking at the producer now. He's literally stroking his beard, not doing nothing.
So yeah, basically, I think, fingers crossed, I think we're going to get another one, but nothing's confirmed yet. So at the moment, this is the last episode of the second series with no third series.
What's the UK going to do? What's
Dave
the
need
UK
more fucking
going to do?
content if they're acting Top Gear. They're going to run out of repeats soon, aren't they?
I could be the next one getting arrested for clumping my producer.
So we haven't got anything going on, but hopefully there'll be more. But at the moment there aren't any. But we've had some good tweets in. This is Wesley Hubbard. Said, question for Jimmy Bullard. If your Uncle Jack helped you... Sorry.
I haven't got an Uncle Jack.
Right. If your Uncle Jack helped you off a horse, would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? Right. It's on those shit jokes, isn't it?
It says proper
it's so
shit.
That makes me look competent.
Go on. Just do it how it is meant to be.
If your Uncle Jack helped you off a horse, would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? It's a rubbish joke, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Well, one, you haven't got an Uncle Jack. Two, I don't imagine you spend a lot of time with horses.
No.
And you've probably seen weirder things than someone wank off a horse.
So basically, would you wank off your uncle?
What?
Essentially what they're asking, isn't it?
It isn't uncle, is it?
No, would you help?
Would you wank off your uncle?
or your uncle's horse? But then that sounds like a euphemism.
Would you help your uncle wank off a horse?
Yeah, would you help your uncle?
This show just gets weirder every
Well, don't blame me, blame Wesley Hubbard.
I ain't wanking off a donkey or a horse. I'm not wanking off a man called Jack. That ain't me uncle. As simple as that.
We've had another tweet from Tom and Dom, the Bantam's Banter guys. You know, those Bradford lot.
Yes.
They sent a photo of Shirley Hughes' Dogger, which is like a kid's book, and said, is this Jimmy?
Is that what that is?
You'll be able to see this on the Twitter thing. It's a little picture of a kid. You got a phone call there, mate?
Sorry. Shirley Hughes' Dogger. I'll tell you what. That's me. That's me, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like you, doesn't it?
Oh my God! He's got the same nose as spread across his face.
Have you got a dog?
I've got a dog that looks like that.
Have you? What's your dog
brown
called?
staff. Alfie.
We want to get another series. Come on, let's worry about that in a minute. I want to try and get ourselves a commission here.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do this, right? So if you want to hear more Magic Sponge, it's not up to us. We want to do them. Dave are making the decision. So we want you to tweet something like, we're going to go hashtag more Magic Sponge. So you need to tweet that hashtag.
Are Dave going to know what that means?
Yes, they will.
Thank you, mate.
Followed by @join_Dave. That's the official Dave Twitter handle.
Oh, come on, guys.
And we'll all be doing that after the show.
I don't want to guilt anyone into stuff, but, Rob and Jimmy have got a lot going on, but this is all I've really got. I really need a third series.
Hang on a minute.
Where's the guest?
My guest's coming.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's only Andy. Oh my God. Say hello, boy. Oh my, to all you listeners, I can't believe who the magic sponge guest is this week. Yes, the one and only Jamie fucking Hand. Oh shit!
Well done, Ian.
That's all right.
Yeah. Ask your mic there, Jamie.
Did you sort this out
Speaking
to
to
the
the
mic,
mic.
mate? Oh, that's us fucked then today.
Anyway. Jamie, you've become a bit of a cult hero on this podcast because of basically. I'll just look quick intro. A midfielder. We played Conference South team Farnborough. You still playing for him? Yeah. And played for 20 tweets.
Average player. What a shit player you was.
And no, he's played for 20 teams.
Who said average?
No, Jimmy said average. I said.
Oh, he's right then. Sorry.
You
I
play.
just got the needle if it was BBC Sport or something.
I don't think they cover that level.
Fuck, we've got a few comedians in the
house. But you played for 20 teams in your career, including Watford and Peterborough. However, you are now known for the shit bomb story.
Yeah, when I speak to people, I go, yeah, footballer and that, they go, no, you're on that magic sponge, like the shit bomb fella. I go, I've heard about it, but yeah, I've played a bit of footy in my time as well. No one really believes me.
It's just a shit bomb story.
I've got like Google up going, look, that's me kicking a ball, and they go, nah, get on
what
magic
was the
sponge.
ones exactly, right? Because I've told the story. Tell me the one when we was in TGI, right, and you tweeted it. Please, Jake.
So what's this?
Again.
You sent a tweet
where there was a few tweets flying. Basically, I signed for Luton from a team called Azen Yedding. No one's ever fucking heard of Azen Yedding. They were terrible. But to go to Luton on loan from Azen Yedding was quite a big thing because they were shit. So I went to Luton. The manager who signed me, I got him the sack 2 months later. So I had to go back to Azen Yedding. Later that season,
how'd you get in the sack?
Because I was shit and we got beat every week, so he got sacked. So I went back to Azen Yedding, and about a month later we went to back to Luton. Easter it was, so it was like the Monday game. So we've gone out there on the Monday, and we got dicked like 4-5, 6-2 or something. I can't even remember. It was a cricket score, I think. And finished the game, and like I had quite a good rapport with the Luton fans and got on quite well with them. But I finished the game and they were just giving me tons. So I was giving them tons back. They were throwing dirt at me. I was picking up, putting in my socks and that. Like kept every penny of it. And it just went from there. I had a few tweets just saying like...
But what did you tweet?
No, they were tweeting me after the game, put my phone on and that.
What are they saying to you? Just
your mum dies and stuff like that, which is like...
Not very nice, is it?
Well, I thought it was a bit harsh.
This is the level he coach at, mate.
You haven't really heard of the Hayes Yedding and Luton rivalry. It's like Figo, Real Madrid to Barca, is it?
No, it's not... I don't think there was any pig's heads getting thrown on at me, put it that way. So, so I've tweeted a few of them back, got stuck in, and then next thing you know, there's a fella, he was an ex-footballer's chirped up, used to play for Luton, but he was shit. His name's Andy Burgess. If he wants to have a tear up with him like tomorrow. But like, he is the biggest knob I've ever met. And to be fair to him, I've never played with him, but this guy apparently could play in training. He was meant to be brilliant every week. But it come to a game and he was shit because he had no arsehole. So basically, this fella used to play for Luton. So he's gone on and tweeted. He's not tweeted my name in it, so I didn't get it directly. But someone forwarded it to me saying like, "Oh, Jamie Hand, worst player and all this I've ever seen." La-di-da, trying to like get the Luton fans to love him. But there's only like 6,000-7,000 of them. It's not going to do him any like favours. He lives in Liverpool, this fella. So I was like, oh, I can't have that. Like, nah, I can't have it. It's the next day. Like, went out the night before. I was like, nah, I can't have this fella. Like, trying to give it I'm shit when he's shitter. So, I'm not very good. That's how bad he is. Yeah, I'm shit and he is shitter.
So he speaks like me.
Yeah. So, this geezer, he's giving me the needle. So, I just messaged him. We was in TGI's in Leicester Square. So, we've just hit him with the old, look, don't know where you are at the minute, but I'm in TGI's Leicester Square. If you want to come and have it, I'll finish my chicken wings, I'll come outside, smash your head in, then I'll get back inside and have a good time with my pals.
Have a pudding.
or a pint. So he didn't really say a lot, but loads of people just kicked off about it. But he worked for the Daily Mirror or something.
Did you tweet the fans?
Yeah, I tweeted the fans that had done all their mums and all that.
Oh, you've done their mums?
Yeah, shagged their mums and just... We got a bit carried away, yeah. Said, I've shagged your mums, you all look like wrong-uns.
You all look like 40-year-old virgins.
Yeah, 40-year-old virgins, that's the exact quote. You must have helped me with the tweet.
Right, you've got a bit of a quiz here, haven't you, for Jamie?
Nice.
So we always do a quiz to see how much you know about yourself.
Oh, wow.
So let's see how you can do. How tall are you in meters?
6'1", athletic build, if you're asking.
He wasn't just a height.
No.
I think.
No, yeah, it was just height, 6'1",
What's
athletic.
that? What's that in meters? Just dropping it in.
What's that in
Been going to the
meters?
gym recently. Meters.
Yeah.
1.87.
Oh, it says 1.8 here, but I mean,
Yeah, 87, mate.
you probably know better, don't you?
Yeah, 87, it's me.
All right,
Yeah,
okay.
it's me.
Most aggressive questionnaire so far. What's your height in jumbo Toblerones?
Jumbo Toblerones.
Yeah.
What an unbelievable question.
Yeah.
They're the ones Christmas time they come out, don't they?
These
Fucking
are
hell.
like
See, do you know
fucking
what? I
big
could
ones.
fire in with an answer, but I wouldn't want to mug myself. Gonna give myself a second to think. 7.
Oh no, it's a 2.25. These are
Fucking how
huge
big are these
fuckers.
jumbo Toblerones?
I don't know where.
Must
This
be
is just
about
I googled
quad
it.
height.
Just googled it.
Quaddage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, next question. It's going well.
Honestly, keep these like they're unbelievable questions so
thank
far.
you,
Keep
mate.
coming.
Cheers. How many clubs have you played for?
20. Rob just told me that.
23.
Switch on.
23.
Fuck,
23.
Well, Rob, you were wrong.
I said
one
over.
of us has fucked up.
I said over 20.
23 clubs.
23 clubs, mate. Do you know what? I was going through it the other day.
Fucking hell.
But what you got to remember that is there's been a lot more than 20 managers because a lot of them assigned me, sacked 3 months later, another manager comes in, want rid of me, shit me on.
Why
Like,
they want
Shit
rid of
me
you?
on.
Shit me on.
Why they want rid of you?
Don't try very hard, go out a lot, shit on everyone. At Mansfield, I'll tell you a story quickly. I'll tell you a story quickly. At Mansfield.
What a reference! Reference to his previous club.
At Mansfield.
What's the next club won ya?
At Mansfield, I was trying to get out. I moved to Mansfield. It was, like I said earlier, it was the biggest carsy I've ever been. So I couldn't stand it. So I used to walk in every day. 20 lads used to get changed in the same changing room. So I was like, I've got to get out of here. I've got to do something that doesn't get me sacked so I don't lose my money, but he needs to get rid of me. So I used to walk in every day in front of all the lads. Didn't spend a lot of dough on the lads, so they had a paddling pool for an ice bath and in the showers. So I used to go in every day, 9:30, all the lads would be sitting there. I'd have a slash in the ice bath every day, big yellow slash, and then they've got to get in half hour, and then I'd follow it up with squatting beside it and having a shit in the shower. So no one could have a shower after training, just so he could get rid of me.
How long did it? How many times
I've
did you have
got
to
to be
do
honest
that
with you.
before they
I've got to be honest with you. They didn't let me go. They didn't let me go. So I used to have a piss in this ice bath every day and a shit in the shower beside it. My mate used to ring me after training going, "Oh, Jay, like I really, really like you. I'd only met him at Mansfield. He was going, I think you're top man, but you've got to stop pissing and shitting like in the ice bath in the shower." And I was like, nah, he's gonna break. He's gonna pay me up. And
He's
I'll be out of
gonna
it.
break!
Yeah.
This is like a game! I love it. I love it.
That's psychological warfare.
Yeah, every day.
Do you
You
ever?
ever last one?
Do you
fucking
ever?
day at
Did you
work,
try
right?
other things? Would you just immediately go to shitting?
No, immediately, because I know how bad it is. So it was just like,
They're laughing
I'd go in
Buckley
every
the background,
day.
it's Jimbo.
I'd walk in, used to walk in my gear, literally, don't go to my place, walk straight in, go round the corner where all the lads were sitting, piss in the ice bath. Oh, Jay, we've all got to get in that. Physio spent an hour and a half every morning like, filling it up. Then I'd just squat beside it in front of everyone and have a big shit. And the geezer who used to, like the kit man, I used to have to clean it up and that. And I used to like him a lot, so I felt bad for it really, but I was desperate to get out.
Because most people, if they want to move, they'll sort of like try and play really well and get a transfer, wouldn't they?
Yeah, no, fuck that.
It's a lot easier just to have a turnout.
But you've got 11 geezers on the other team trying to stop you. I've got no one to stop me having shit in the shower, do you?
Have you got any more quiz questions?
He's
Yeah,
Man
well, the
United,
next
aren't
question was how many. This is probably going to be fucking.
Have you not
long
got a
as
legal
well.
loophole quiz?
Yeah, that's coming later, mate.
Okay.
God, how long are we here for?
Another 20 minutes, I'm fucking off.
4 hours. How many goals and appearances have you got for Hayes and Yedden?
Goals?
Yedden? Goals, yeah.
Appearances, I'd say 63, guess, roughly.
Yeah,
And-
61.
Oh, not bad guess.
Yeah.
And goals, 6.
3.
3, yeah? Wikipedia's got that wrong. Definitely.
Right. We'll have to get in contact with Wikipedia
Go
then.
and have a shit on Wikipedia.
Outside their offices or
Get your
something.
Google out, Jim. I'm going to shit on it.
You Google out.
Right, so you were
3.
Farnborough.
Fucking right up, man. That was my pick. I thought that was the most goals I ever scored at my club.
I thought it'd be number 2.
Last question. How many bones do you have in your Jamie hands?
Oh, they're your phalanges, aren't they? 38.
Well, I'm glad that you took the question seriously. I had a really good think about it. 27. But it can get higher, though, because, the phalanges
Yeah, the
that
phalanges,
you mentioned.
I just told you about them.
Yeah, there's a shitload of them sometimes. Good, so...
Is that
I think if we get a new series, I don't think I'm going to be coming back.
I don't think any of us will be.
Is that all your quizzes?
Yeah, that's the quiz, yeah.
Is that it?
Enjoy that quiz, Jamie?
I thought it was absolutely
Brilliant,
fantastic.
thank you.
You mentioned...
Go on.
You were talking about peregrine.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said,
it's the
this
last-
is text, this made me laugh. Jimmy texted me the other night, he said he was watching Attenborough and you learned
about 6 months ago, we had a new sound man come in called the Peregrine. That is his name.
Not the, it was...
Well, no, we nicknamed him the Peregrine because a peregrine is an actual thing that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. So I'm watching it with the missus, and it's David Attenborough thing, and it said peregrine. Some ears pricked up. Oh no, this is love. Oh, no, this is. She's like, what are you on about? The peregrine. What you just said, peregrine. Oh, Sandman. I said the Sandman come in peregrine. She's like that. What? I'm like, I guarantee there's a bird that comes on in a minute. She's looking at me going, what the fuck are you on about? And the bird come on, and I said, they're peregrines. So, yeah, you always learn on this show. So, basically, that's that. Yeah, I see a peregrine for the first time on a David Attenborough show the other night. And that was a peregrine.
Ian, you've got your legal loophole quiz, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
It's good to learn from this show, though, isn't it?
I'll tell you, I'm always learning.
Talking about
I don't
learning
care. I
things.
learned so many words the other week.
Have you listened to the podcast, Jamie?
Yeah.
Basically, because we've got this here. You joined Fisher. Is that a club?
No, well, yeah. So
From Watford, outside the transfer window, but then was immediately loaned to Northampton in a legal loophole.
Yeah, well, it was loopholes. Yeah, that's what we were doing. Just loopholing it. We
Like Looper.
So were you aware of what was going on, or were you just being
No,
like,
I was
all over the
aware.
place?
Basically, what happened was I left Watford and had to sign for, was going to sign for Northampton, but couldn't because it was after the transfer window. So Colin Calderwood's the manager of Northampton. His mate Justin Edinburgh, who's now manager of Gillingham, was the manager of Fisher. So you could sign for a team below the conference at any time throughout the season. So I had to sign for them
and then get
to
loan.
then go on loan to Northampton. So I never play for anyone as shit as Fisher. Basically,
Yeah, fair enough.
played for some shit teams, but not as shit as Fisher.
I know, I didn't even think they didn't sound like a team.
Yeah.
Well, they're not around anymore.
No? Well,
They got I mean, it isn't funny, but they got disbanded.
oh, because
And
of
now they
that.
set
does that
themselves
mean?
up again. Well, it just means whether or not they just fucked it off.
You've got a legal loophole
Fucked up.
quiz, haven't you?
Yeah, I thought, seeing as though we're using legal loopholes, I thought we'd do a bit of learning. I did a very successful quiz with the old weird refereeing rules. So these are some weird legal loopholes you can get around.
You're an experienced loopholer, aren't you?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Loopholes, bumholes.
Yeah, you'll know a lot of these. Obviously, all the lads know that it's illegal to sell light bulbs over 60 watts in Europe. I don't need to tell you that. But how can you get away with selling light bulbs over 60 watts without it being illegal? How do you get away with it? You'll probably know, Jamie, so let them have a guess first before they get...
I haven't got a fucking clue.
No.
Well, you just say that you're selling heaters because they're really warm. So you just say I'm selling like a shit heater.
Oh, is that?
So you buy it as a shit like heater to warm you up, then use it as a light bulb.
Oh my
Next
God,
question.
I nearly fell asleep.
Next question.
Oh my God.
Well, if you nearly fell asleep at that one, you're gonna love this next one because they only get better. Right, you're opening a strip club in Idaho, but unfortunately.
played for them?
Tits and
I
stuff.
know, yeah. Loan through loophole. It was all right, went well.
So if you want to set up a strip club in Idaho, you're not allowed to have nudity on stage.
Yeah, it's illegal to,
Do you not have a stage? Have them on the floor?
Well, I don't think anyone
great
would
shout.
enjoy that though.
Like waitresses with
Yeah,
boobs out and just dancing near you.
because you're not on stage.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
It's a great answer, though,
Strippers,
mate.
Yeah, no, it's
strippers with clothing on.
Strippers with clothing on.
Well, maybe they get dressed.
No, you just claim that instead of being a strip club, you say it's an art exhibition.
Is that true?
Yeah. Just say this art exhibition.
So when I
where
go home
everyone's
a
getting
day after I've been out tonight, I can just tell my missus I've been at an art exhibition
Yeah.
this week. That'd be
As a turn.
lovely.
Right, last one.
We're going art exhibition tonight.
I am. Honestly, I think Van Gogh's on tonight.
Do you like girls with one ear?
Yeah. Picasso's about, I think, floating.
Dead
Was he
ones
not
as
a
well.
pianist?
Picasso.
Pianist.
A pianist? No, Picasso used to
Pianist.
Piss artist.
governor.
He was a piss
Governor.
artist, yeah.
Yeah, he was
Right.
Sorry, Smudge.
No, it's all right, mate. I'm enjoying you saying pianist. If you want to
obviously for a
smoke
bit
in a
of
bar,
banter.
how can you get away with it? Not allowed to smoke indoors.
Don't let anyone catch you.
Well, I mean, that's one, but, like, legally. There's some police officers in the bar and they're watching you.
Sam, gag him to one.
Oh, yeah. Health issues. No.
Basically, if you're the owner of the bar, you just say that everyone who's in there is an actor. Say that you're putting on a play in the bar and that all the characters smoke.
I think that's bollocks, really, because that ain't going to work.
What,
Because I've
they're
got a pub,
actors?
and if police
Yeah.
come in and said,
Just say we're filming a TV show.
we're filming the Magic Sponge, mate.
We're
We'll
filming
add
a
a
TV
fucking
show. It's set in the
crafty
1970s when
fact.
everyone could smoke. So all you do is you just set some cameras up in your pub. And just say, oh no, we're filming this, set in the 1970s.
Is that right?
I reckon so,
Try
yeah.
that at
Get
your pub
over
and let
it.
us know how you get on.
I'm going to actually try that tonight.
It's going to be in the newspaper.
Jamie, you said you quit hazing Yedding United because you were unhappy with the level of fine for a red card. Mm-hmm. What was the fine?
What?
There was almost a GBH on a kid from Lincoln I used to play with, and I fucking hated him. And it was last 2 minutes in the last game of the season. So I thought, I've got to just drop him quickly, and then whatever, if I get sent off, I get sent off. And he went off in a neck brace. And the funniest thing though about Curtis Woodhouse was their assistant manager, and he was a boxer, and he was waiting for me down the tunnel, and I was like, it's got to be another way to the change room than down the tunnel because he's going to punch my
Did he
head
punch
in.
you?
No, he wanted to though.
Shit yourself?
Yeah, massively. He's a boxer. So they fined me quite hefty, the chairman, and I was like,
How much was it?
2 weeks' wages, so it was about 45 quid, I think. No, it might have been 40 quid. Yeah.
So you left.
Yeah, so I was
2
like,
weeks' wages is
fuck
quite a
him.
lot, though, isn't it? But, yeah.
For a red card,
For
I think so.
For assault.
For GB. Can maybe do a bit
What,
of
you
time
said you're
for it.
leaving because it's too much?
Yeah, I'm never coming back.
What, because they fined you 2 weeks? You said, no, it's bollocks.
Yeah, shit, I'm not coming back.
Also,
I don't think that's that bad, is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Well, if you've decapitated someone, broke their neck, poor sod, and then you go, nah, it's Liberty's fining me 2 weeks. Of course it's bad. You should be more professional.
Ian, it's time to do Bulldog versus the guest.
Right, so this is FIFA 2007. Your ratings out of 100. What do you reckon they'd be? You're playing for Chester at the time. Jimmy's playing for Fulham. Your playing style. Jimmy's a midfield
Did we play you that
maestro.
season? I don't think we played each other in the Premier
Chester
League that season.
Through, I played
No, weren't
for.
against it, just
Well,
your
you were against
ratings.
Fulham.
Oh, right.
I was at Fulham. Go on then.
You're a midfield
Did he
maestro,
play?
apparently.
Yeah.
Did they still make it in the FIFA?
Chester in it, and it's out of
Chester,
100,
yeah.
so your rating's out of
Right,
100.
go on then.
Right, so retiring age. It's out of 100, but it's not going to be that
Retiring
high.
age. What?
What time did you retire on the game? Because on the game, because it goes through the
Fucking
years.
hell, probably 2008. I think we got relegated.
No.
What age?
No, how old was you?
Oh,
Roughly 2000.
Hey, cool, you're old, you're looking well. Fucking Highlander. he's got an engine on him.
Fuck it, he's still going at 2008. How old was you in the game when you retired? In the game. It's proper shit question.
How old are you now?
31. In the game, 23, something like that.
32.
No, you retire at 36, and you retire at 34.
Not 23.
Still got 3
So I
years
was-
left.
I was
Because
closest.
I was going down the way out of the leagues, it might just give it fucking.
Okay, that is
More
sector.
that the game's retired him, then I've retired the game.
Fair enough.
Yeah, thought that might have been more to do with it.
All right, heading out of 100.
Heading, very good, 6'1", athletic, good spring. Yeah, I'd say 42.
Out of 100.
Yeah, I know, but I was in League 2 again, wasn't I? So I'm being realistic.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would
If it was
say
less-
64.
64. If he's better than me in the air, it's
What
going off.
did you say, 42?
42, yeah.
Well, I'd just say prepare yourself and not be happy with these scores. Jimmy got 70 and you got 50.
6'1", he's 5'8", scrawny. Pulls it down, I jump and head it.
I'm 5'11.
You're not 5'11".
I'm fucking
Stand
hell.
up. You're not 5'11".
5'11, bro. What
You're
are
not
you
on your tippies now.
No, tread on the wire. I'm 5'11" and a half. You're
Definitely 6'1".
There ain't fucking 7 inches in between us, is there, you dope?
Right, that was a great bit of audio.
Sorry, everyone.
You're not happy with
Stood
that?
up and had a tear up. This is, I mean, what stamina out of 100?
83.
83. That's
decent
impressive.
guess.
I'd go on better than 83. Strong part of my game, that. 92.
Fuck.
It was, honestly. Didn't drink
If
till I
they've
was
done their
21.
steps, go on.
I'm so sorry, mate. Right, so Jimmy got 90, and yours is down as 49.
49. So pub played me off, basically. Nice. Just give me the ump. Swirl me.
So you can get it back with this one. Goalkeeper positioning.
Oh my God.
Out of
In
100.
sticks. Strong 70, 72.
Well, no, but it's.
No, 72, Rob.
Oh.
72, mate. 72, mate. Yeah, I would.
38.
38. Well, Jimmy's closer in his guess, but you're beating him.
Yeah.
14. Jimmy's 11.
14, yeah. Well, a bit
not bad.
disappointed it's low, but I'm good in goal.
But that's high for an outfield player, obviously, because the actual goalkeepers are.
I've been in goal a couple of times, actually, during games.
Yeah.
Yeah, saved a couple.
So
When was that? What was that for?
For a shit team called Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Went in goal.
Did you let any in?
So got beat 6-2.
How many goals did you let?
6. I was in goal.
Oh, did you start in goal?
No, someone got sent off and went in goal.
Well, I could have scored when you
how late did they get sent off?
After about
Jay probably done him as well. Get off, I want to go in goal.
I've said an hour in goal.
hour in goal, but I saved loads. I was proper good.
Team must have been even better.
Yeah, well,
Let 6 in and you play blinded.
Have you enjoyed any of the teams you've played for?
Chester, amazing.
That's it.
Why?
Chester was, when I signed there, a group of 20 lads that no one knew each other. Every one of us was single, all similar ages, in between 22 and 28. And we used to go out 3 times a week. It's fucking brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Is there any clubs that you liked? Not because of like the people who were there or like socially,
No,
but
I
you know,
fucking
just
hated all the
loving the
people that
clubs.
was at every club,
Really?
apart from some of the players. Yeah, every single person.
What about even like grounds or groups of fans or pitches and all that kind of stuff? Just hated them all.
I used to love, as a kid, playing football, and then just playing football like professionally was like, oh, what's a ball like?
Right. Well, I think that's us done.
Lovely.
I love it, Jamie.
Pleasure.
Thank you, my
no
man.
problem.
So thanks for coming on, mate. Just
problem,
to say to all the listeners, let us know what your favourite bits have been from the series. Tweet us with #MagicSponge. Obviously, just let us know what you liked. So last episode of the series, Dave haven't decided if we're having a new one.
Yeah.
So don't forget, as we said, #MoreMagicSponge at join_Dave.
Yeah.
And we'll try and get
on
another
it.
series. Do you reckon we should have another series, Jamie?
No.
Okay.
No, definitely. Yeah,
And
Governor's
if
in
they
ya.
won't let us do it, do you mind rubbing shit on you and chasing Dave?
Yeah, who's Dave? Is he in it?
I'll introduce you to him
Let's
later.
go and see Dave.
We'll go and see. We'll take Jamie.
Dave.
I ain't
This
having-
is
Oh, do you know
fucking
what?
Dave.
I'll find out in a
I've
minute.
shit on a geezer called Dave. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Thank you very much, Jamie.
No problem. Pleasure.
See you later, and yeah, hopefully see you in the new
Laters.
series. See you later.
Bye.
The Magic Sponge is a Pixiu production for Dave and is produced by Sam Pearson.